Hello everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings from Shall Will Win. Excuse me. Well, it is exactly 3:45 a.m. here where I am in Florida. I don't know if you can see the clock from here, but I woke up around 2:30, and well, actually I got woke up with a phone call. It was my oldest son calling. He's kind of been, well, he's the one who's been taking my situation the hardest out of my three sons. And from the time that he learned of Asha's passing, he's been like overly worried. So he called me about 2:20, 2:30 this morning, and just to check on me and everything. And when my phone rings that time of morning, I'm jumping thinking it's a transplant center calling, because I was listed when I was home, and or whatever, or if it anytime it would ring, matter of fact. But I'm actually here at the transplant center admitted, so I don't think I'll get a call. They'll just come and tell me. So he kind of spooked me out a little bit, but he was just calling with his getting some of his feelings out. So I understand. But anyways, so after that, it was like I really couldn't go back to sleep. So I believe I stated earlier in one of my other videos that I try to go back and watch Asha's videos, but sometimes it's hard to just watch them all the way through, but we all will get through that in our own timing. But one of the reasons I came on was tonight, this morning, it's still morning, I went back to look at some of her videos, and I said I need to make myself really, go to one of them because I know she had been expressing herself, and I wanted God to lead me to one of the right video, and lo and behold, he did. And I copied the link and hoping that I can also share it with you guys, even though I know you all have seen it. But it's just this one video that she kind of really, really, it kind of tell you, it kind of explains to us pretty much how all this led up. Even though the video is about 6 months old, it says a lot if you would really listen to her. And sometimes we have to just sit back and listen. A lot of the things that we're wishing and wondering what happened, although her brother made a video as well explaining some of the things. If you go back and I'm going to try to leave the link in my description box for that video, and it will tell you a lot about her condition leading up to her death or her passing. And we, as people tend to say, different things like the doctors didn't do this or do that. And that could be true in some people's case, or, or a person didn't push hard enough or whatever. But I'm not speaking of Asha on that part. I'm just speaking in general, because Asha pushed very hard, and she fought very hard. And I guarantee you, the day of her passing, she was still fighting. She was still fighting because it's just in her. She definitely didn't give up. She took it all the way to the door, and it was just to the point where her body just couldn't handle that pressure anymore, because it definitely comes with pressure. And I'm so glad that I had a chance to become affiliated with some of her followers or subscribers, depends on which social media that you all are on with me, because I can relate to just about everything that she has went through, except for the passing, of course. But I can relate to just about everything. I can possibly answer any questions, not so much of about her answers. I mean her, the way that she would answer it. But if it's something that you want to probably know about pulmonary fibrosis that you didn't hear from her, or however, I can probably answer that, even though I'm not a doctor, but I can probably give you, from the best of my knowledge, or even go to some of my studies and that I've been studying and give you the information that I have, because Asha spoke a lot on lupus as well, and she also dealt with a lot of pain and flare-ups from that as well. And also, just to let you all know, pulmonary fibrosis, it comes with a lot of pain as well. So she was just dealing with a lot of mixed pain, not knowing if it's from lupus one day or the pulmonary fibrosis one day. So, you know, just sit back and something fell. Sorry about that noise. Just sit back one day, and if whenever you can stand to watch the videos, because I know it's very touching right now, but even even with her videos that she wasn't feeling so good, and she still found a way to do her little laugh. That's not quite it, but she found her way to do it. And she found her way to get her little dance on. So, and I also did promise you all a video with me dedicating a dance to her. I haven't forgot. I was actually waiting on my son to come out with his iPad or tablet so I can get my background music together. So hopefully he'll be here tomorrow with that. But yeah, her laugh. I loved her laugh. I loved her smile. I even loved her mom and her aunt. Just the whole family is, all of us got a chance to really, meet most of them through the social media, and that was just plain out nice of her to bring her family in and let us meet her mom. And mom is overly nice, and so is the aunt. So I'm not gonna really tell too much about the video. I just want you all to go back and click on that link and look at it, and it'll tell you about the antibodies, and that they really couldn't do the surgery if the antibodies were still in her body. So she probably would have been well, no, I know for a fact if they would have transplanted her as the antibodies were eating away in her body, you know, when I say that, I mean they were kind of constant, in her body, that the lungs probably wouldn't have taken anyways, and then she would have been in worse condition anyways with the lungs if she would have still been sick for that. So I think that was part of the longer wait that she had. They were trying to do everything they could to try to get her better. And it was also one point, because, when you tell a story, you got to tell all sides. You know, it was even at one point that I thought that, maybe, is there anything else the doctors can do, or what's going on? And I also had mentioned to her one time about coming to a different facility to try to get the lungs, because I do know that certain facilities go wherever they can or all over the states to get lungs for patients. But then, I realized that it's a lot of red tape to just getting up, moving around as such. And even if she had moved to a different facility, there's nothing they could have done with the antibodies in her system as well. So just go back and watch the video and just give me your thoughts on it. And just want to say to everyone, let's try to, keep each other lifted in prayer because we all need it at this moment. And thank you guys for watching my video once again, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel, to all my new subscribers and all the ones that's watching that hasn't subscribed. Feel free to subscribe, and I thank you all so much. And meanwhile, I'm here at the transplant center waiting on a double lung transplant. So I hope I get the visit from the doctor today saying that they have the lungs because I am ready. And you all have a blessed day.